What's up guys, Wellen Customs here, and today we are taking a look at the Marvel Comics Spider-Man animated series figure from Toy Biz back in the day, and this is the Punisher. This is a figure I always wanted growing up, and I finally got it in my possession right now, nearly 20 so on years later. What year is this from? Let's try to see. This is in the back in 1995. Yeah, so 1995 I was about 8, give or take. Yeah, been a long time. More than 20 years actually. So yeah, finally got it in my possession. Let's open them up. Alright, so I'm going to open this up on camera because it is so fun. So right now, if you guys are wondering my age, right now I am 31, and I was playing with these toys all my life. All my life. I was playing with toys all the way up into high school, and then in high school I thought it was about time I stopped playing with toys, because how are you gonna find a girl if you play with toys? Right? That was my mentality back in high school. So I stopped playing with toys. I actually got rid of all my toys because I thought that was the best thing to do. I didn't put them away because I would find myself still playing with them even though I put them away. So I just threw them all out, trying to make a whole new life for myself. And probably was the stupidest thing I ever did, I have to admit, because you know, if you can't find a girl who's not gonna like you for who you are, then that girl ain't for you anyway. Yeah, but whatever, right? You live and you learn. High school is where you learn a lot of stuff. So let me take this off. I can't take this off. This 20-year-old tape won't budge. Jesus Christ. Alright, get that out. And yeah, you know, you have all your friends, and they're like, oh, you still play with toys, or whatever. You know, it's a hard time in high school, it really is growing up, and you love toys so much, but you want to have your friends, you want to fit in, you want to get some girlfriends, you want people to like you. It's hard. It's funny because now I like toys so much, I'm so open about it now, I don't care at all. If you don't like me for my toys, then you don't like, and I don't want to deal with you anymore. But yeah, that's how it was back then, which is kind of sad. And now, all my friends know I love toys, all my wife's friends know I love toys, and it's fine because it's acceptable. It is who I am, and it makes me who I am as well. That's just a little thing I want to talk about. Alright, so let's take a look at the toy right now. Alright, so here is the Punisher, and right here for accessories, he does come with a little clip right here, which is pretty cool, just like the Spider-Man figure from before. You can clip this anywhere you want, on your clothes, on your bag, whatever. And it's nice to have right there. This actually is pretty cool, the Punisher one. I had a Spider-Man one from the other figure. This one looks a lot cooler. Even something today you would actually clip onto something. Next up, let's see, let's take a look. He does come with a knife, which is pretty cool, right there. I'll zoom in a little bit. So there's his knife, and you can actually put this in his hand, which is pretty decent, right there. And you can actually holster it right there on his leg, which is pretty sweet. And remember, this is 1995, when I think the biggest wave of new figures came out. They were actually pretty good. You know, every single time new figures come out, there's always a new, I'm not going to say evolution of figures, but they change. So this is definitely, around this time, figures started getting a lot cooler, in my opinion. It definitely comes with a headset. He has a headset right here that goes over his head, which is pretty cool right there, which I like. I would hope Marvel Legend figures came with headsets too. That's pretty cool. Take it off right now. And he comes with a harness, which is pretty nice. So for the harness, you unhook this, and then you lift his arms up, like so. And you gotta stick it in. I see what you're trying to do. It's not the easiest though. Alright, whatever, we'll leave it like that for now. Now going to this. This is his gun right here, and it actually shoots out missiles, which is pretty sweet. Let's stick that one in there. Damn, oh, that's pretty hard. This one looks a little bit different right there, looks pretty cool. Bam! Nice power, I have to admit, for a spring. That's pretty good. And you can put this in his hand, like so. You can actually act that as a normal gun, shooting Alright, so taking a look at the figure itself up close and personal, he has a fantastic physique. Look at that. Look at that huge chest he has right there. Big, strong arms. You know how much I like big arms right there. And look at this. Look at his face sculpt right there. That is pretty decent. Not bad at all. He has a really rugged look. Nice slick back hair. 5 o'clock shadow. He even has bags underneath his eyes. Must be tired from all that night work he's been doing. Going down to the chest, he has the skull on his chest right there. Standard looking Punisher belt, of course, with the teeth right there. Pouches on his belt, which is pretty cool. He has a holster right here as well. No gun that you could take out, and this is where his knife is. He is sporting the basic and classic the classic black and white outfit right there, which you can't go wrong with. He looks pretty good. I like how he looks. Alright, so going to articulation, he has a swivel head right there. It goes left and right there. It doesn't go up and down at all. On the shoulders, there's only one point articulation. It's a swivel that goes all the way around. Doesn't go in and out like the Spider-Man one I talked about before. So that's kind of a shame, but it didn't really bother me back then. He doesn't have a bicep swivel. He has one point at the elbow right there, which is pretty decent right there. Nothing at the wrist or hands. No waist articulation, of course, no ab articulation. At the hips, he has one swivel as well. It goes up about 90 degrees. He has a knee swivel right there as well, and that's about it. A knee hinge, sorry. So yeah, standard articulation for a 1995 Toy Biz figure. Not bad at all. He does have an open hand right there, so he gets slapped Spider-Man face like that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy to finally have my collection. This is something that I would definitely love to have sitting on my desk, even at work. Very nostalgic right here. Here's a nice size comparison with Spider-Man. He does have his legs spread open a little bit more, so he is a little bit shorter, as you can see right there. He could probably be a little bit taller if I would like him to be. Yeah. Alright guys, size comparison right here. Here we have two Punishers with the old school one. This is the Netflix one. This is a more classic looking one that was recently came out maybe a year ago, give or take. I kind of modified mine to be less black and white and more black. But as you can see, if this was white right here, it's been more than 20 years and they still use and go back to the old look, even down to the belt, same thing. So you really can't stray away from something that looks classic. And even this one, 5 o'clock shadow, 5 o'clock shadow. So yeah, it's pretty good back then, not bad. Like I said before, if I haven't, this is a 5-inch figure, or the 5-inch scale. These are 6-inch figures in a 6-inch scale. So a little bit different right there in height. Alright guys, so that basically is it. Just want to do a nice overview of this figure from 1995. It is the Punisher from the Spider-Man animated series. Cool stuff, you know. I'm pretty happy to finally have it in my life. Like I said before, it had eluded me all my life when I was growing up, and now I finally have it. Does it live up to the expectations? I think the 8-year-old in me would love this. He does look pretty cool, I have to admit. I would definitely put him in my shelf or on my desk at work just to look at. It's pretty cool. Alright guys, so that basically is it. Thanks for watching. Like always, comment, criticize, subscribe. Do whatever you want to pay attention. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Go to wildlandcustoms.com. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Peace!